Can you improve blood sugar with certain foods? Stay tuned to find out. Also, eating too much processed sugar. So we focus a lot on balancing blood sugar because it's so important as we get older, and keeping blood sugar levels steady leads to steadier moods, it leads to better weight loss outcomes, reduces the risk of a lot of chronic conditions, and honestly, we just end up feeling a lot better when our blood sugar is balanced. So be sure to check out our other videos on balancing blood sugar, especially the one on why this is such an important thing to pay attention to. And also, we're sharing a free recipe pack that shares 5 delicious breakfasts and 5 delicious dinners that are designed with blood sugar balance in mind. So we will put a link to both of those in the description below. Now today we're going to be discussing specific foods that can help support a healthy blood sugar. And while there are many foods that negatively affect blood sugar and a lot that have a neutral effect, these 8 foods have been researched to have a modest positive effect. So keep in mind, and this is really important, that no one food is going to be a magic bullet. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. No one food is a magic bullet. Healthy blood sugars are ultimately a combination of your overall diet. They're influenced by things like stress and sleep and exercise, but including more of these 8 into your weekly meals can give you an extra edge. So that's important to recognize. And be sure to stay on to the end because we think number 8 may be the most surprising. So we'll see. So number 1 is fermented foods. We know that gut microbes are all the good bacteria that are found in fermented foods, such as sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurt, kefir, and miso can help improve overall gut health. Better gut health can in turn have a beneficial impact on blood sugar. And there's been some research showing that fermented foods also may influence insulin levels and impact the signaling of leptin. So this directly influences cravings and our overall food intake. So work in some more fermented foods to benefit your gut, and you may see some influence on your blood sugar. Number 2 is the avocado. What is it that avocados don't do? They're such an amazing superfood that is in many people's everyday diet. They are a plant-based source of monounsaturated fats, and they have lots of fiber. This also is going to feed your good gut microbes. The combination of fat and fiber can also help prevent blood sugar spikes. And just so you know, the fat in avocados is mostly in the form of healthy unsaturated fat. And that can also help lower LDL levels and even potentially blood pressure. And even just half an avocado is going to give a generous 7 grams of fiber. So be sure to work in plenty of avocado into your meals.
Next on our list is nuts. Research has shown that eating nuts may be an effective way to help regulate blood sugar levels. So this may be due to the combination of high magnesium in nuts along with the fiber, protein, and the healthy fat. So one small study in 25 people with type 2 diabetes showed that consuming nuts as a part of a low-carb diet could reduce both fasting and post-meal blood sugar levels. An analysis of 12 studies found that eating tree nuts improved glycemic control in individuals with type 2 diabetes, supporting their inclusion in a healthy diet. But be careful with nuts. We know it's easy to get caught up in eating too many of them, and so we would suggest limiting it to a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup a day. And along the lines of nuts is seeds. So we love our seeds over here. Like nuts, pumpkin seeds are particularly high in magnesium, and eating a diet high in magnesium has been linked to a reduced risk of diabetes. So a recent study found that eating 2 ounces of pumpkin seeds with a meal reduced blood sugars post-meal by 35%. Then we love our flax seeds. A review of 25 controlled studies found that eating flax seeds led to a significant improvement in blood sugar. And also chia seeds. So studies have linked chia seeds consumption to reductions in blood sugar levels and improvements in insulin sensitivity. And it seems as if chia has the ability to convert glucose into a slow-release carbohydrate and affects satiety to a greater extent than flax. We love them both, but that's just what one research study shows. And finally, one new seed to our profile are basil seeds. And we love basil seeds. We've been adding them to smoothies, sometimes in a combination when we make chia pudding. But basil seeds can also possibly help reduce blood sugar levels. Studies have shown that basil seeds have several anti-diabetic properties. So next would be berries. So berries contain carbs, but the high fiber in them lowers net carbs and slows digestion. So this helps with blood sugar management. Berries can also improve insulin sensitivity. They have anthocyanins and resveratrol, and they contain more antioxidants than almost any other fruit. They can help lower inflammation too, which is also great for blood sugar.
Moving on to number 6, we have our cruciferous vegetables. This is a really popular family of veggies that includes broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, cabbage, and even some leafy greens like arugula and Swiss chard. So their blood sugar lowering effect, we're finding out, is more due to their high sulforaphane content. Sulforaphane is a natural plant compound that's found in these cruciferous vegetables, highest in broccoli sprouts, by the way. And it's recently been shown to reduce blood sugar levels by up to 10% in patients with type 2 diabetes. So it's good for blood sugar control and insulin sensitivity. Now, keep in mind that it's only activated when vegetables are chopped or chewed. And so lighter cooked vegetables also have more sulforaphane activity, so raw or lightly steamed would be the best way to consume these. So shaved into salads or just lightly steamed into a salad or as a side dish would be the best way to eat them. Moving on to number 7 are mushrooms. So not only are mushrooms really low on the glycemic index, but they contain another kind of compound called beta-glucans. So beta-glucans are a form of soluble dietary fiber that have been found to reduce blood sugar levels in clinical trials. So beta-glucans can be found in all sorts of mushrooms. So we have our oyster mushrooms, button mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, so lots of different varieties. And as an aside, mushrooms are also, they contain prebiotic fibers, so that feeds good gut bugs. Again, a resounding theme about nourishing your gut microbiome. So work in your mushrooms. And let's go back to Stephanie for our final blood sugar reducing superfood.
All right, last, and it's so interesting to us, is vinegar. So just 4 teaspoons, which is a little over a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in water, can blunt post-meal blood sugar and lower insulin spikes. Some research is also showing that 1 tablespoon a day can help with lowering cholesterol and triglycerides too, as an added benefit. And other studies have shown that having apple cider vinegar at bedtime can help reduce fasting morning blood sugars. So mainly from the acetic acid's effect on slowing down the rate at which your body breaks glucose down. So just be careful. If you have acid reflux or ulcer, make sure that the vinegar is not making those symptoms worse. So what do you think? Do you incorporate these foods regularly? We would love to hear from you. We want to hear what you're doing to help balance your blood sugar. We do a lot of work with blood sugars in our Simply Nourished transformational program, where we help women over 50 learn how to incorporate high nutrition so they can balance their blood sugar, lose weight, and feel great. It's not another diet that is going to leave you feeling deprived and wondering what to do next, but a holistic habit and lifestyle changing program. And we open up a few spots each month. So if you're interested, you can click the link below to see if we have spots open and also see if it's a good fit for you. Thank you so much for watching. As always, we appreciate if you would like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can be notified of all our future content with more support for women over 50, and be sure to check out our next video.